Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to LGS. I feel like I haven't been here in such a long time. Like it feels like such a long time since I've been with you, my favorite people in the world. In the whole entire world. My sisters, my brothers from all across the universe. Yeah, it feels like it's been such a long time. It's been a crazy busy week, and I know like you guys and me, we all have crazy busy weeks. So we're just going to do a little get ready with me. The star of our show today is going to be my girl crush, Miss Natasha Denona, her new gold mini. And this is limited edition, everyone. And I'm in Canada. Hello to all my new subscribers. I'm in Toronto. So the mini is $33 at Sephora, and I say this, I don't know how many times on my channel, if you want to try a luxury brand, go for a Natasha Denona mini. For $33 Canadian, you are getting some of the best quality. I think they're my absolute favorites, her minis. And the quality of the eyeshadows are insane. It's crazy. Like it blends, the mattes are mattes and blends and pigmented, and they're never patchy, and you don't get much fallout or kickback, and the shimmers shim, and it's just so easy to apply. So, you know, if you're like me and you're usually on a budget, but you want something luxurious in your collection, grab a Natasha Denona mini. I have 5 of them. So I'm just going to show you what I have. I have the Natasha Denona Nude Palette. I have one out of my purse too, crackers. So I have the Nude Palette, and as you can tell, I use the baby out of this. I love, love, love this one. This one and the Star Palette I've used so much. This is the Star Palette. Love this. And these are my kind of shades too. And you know, I love these type of shades. I love a champagne. This is the Sunset palette right here. And my, what is it called? Lila palette is out of my purse. It's in my purse, you know, because the great thing about these, you travel with them. You know, bring them anywhere. Bring them to work. Touch up your eyeshadow. If you're going, you know, leaving from work to go out for a date that night or dinner or whatever, touch it up before you leave. It's perfect. I love these minis. So this is the beautiful gold mini. And I've been playing around with this since I got it on the 18th. Like it literally came out on the 17th. I ordered it that morning. I got it the next morning. And I've been playing around with it since I've gotten it. So we are going to play around with you, my darling, today. I'm a huge, huge Natasha Denona fan. Like I said, I love her eyeshadows. I love her story. You know, I love the fact that she just made it. And she made it in a time in the world where it was so hard for a woman, like the 80s and the 90s, to actually make a mark. Because even though it sounds weird, the beauty industry was... men were running it, which unless the men wore the makeup themselves, how can they tell you what's good and what's not, you know? And she made a huge difference in the beauty industry. Let me just tell you, I went in with my Yenza primer, and what am I going to use on my face today? Because I got samples everywhere. I just don't know what samples they are. Now, I couldn't tell you. What's this? I think this is actually, I'm going to go with the Natasha Denona. I believe this is her Foundation X. That's what it's called? Yeah, Foundation X. Yeah, right? I think that's what it's called. Where's my little bag? Natasha Denona in the shade 22R. That's what I'm going to go put on today. I'm not going to set or prime my face. I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not going to set my primer, and I'm not going to set my foundation. Now, FYI, for those of you who are new to my channel, I have dry skin, and I have red skin, and I have freckles, and I find it really hard to find a foundation that's my shade. because of my skin tone. It's red, it's white, it's freckly. It's just really hard. I did, however, the only foundation I've ever found that was an exact match, was a perfect match, was the Grwm foundation. Oh my God. And that's like $99 at Sephora. But FYI, everybody, the new Grwm foundation is at Shoppers. Hello, save your PC points. The new Smashbox is at Shoppers. The Pure foundation is at Shoppers now. So if you had any interest in any of those and you're in Canada, save your PC points, order it online, or you can go to a Shoppers boutique. But if you're in a small town and you don't have a beauty boutique in your small town, girl, save your points, order it online. I mean, it's the best way to get luxurious brands of makeup, like the different luxurious brands, for such a cheaper price if you save your points. And, you know, I wish I had thought about that a couple of years ago when I first started getting into makeup to save my PC points. But I didn't. I didn't realize it until a few months ago, which I don't know where I was living, what rock I was under. But yeah, save your points. And of course, I wasn't expecting the Grwm foundation to hit Shoppers so fast because it only came out about a month and a half ago. And I had to use my points. So now I'm like, crap, now I have to save my points and I want the foundation like now. But it's going to take a while before I get there. So I like this foundation, Miss Natasha Denona. To me, it has a natural finish. I think I probably should have went in with a more moisturizing primer, because my face looks, well, not dry. It looks really nice, actually. It's just not exactly my shade. And this is the shade that myself and the girl at Sephora picked out as a sample when I want to try it as being my shade. It's so hard to find a shade that matches red skin and freckles. It is so hard. So difficult to find a shade, you know, because they all end up making me look pale, and then the darker shades are too dark or too yellow. So it's a pain in the butt, I tell you. Anyways, I want to tell you about Miss Natasha Denona. So, hold on. I'm just going to put on a little bit of lip first. When she was 13, Miss Denona was in the National Ballet. She was a dancer. And she would do everybody's makeup. Like, she was very, very talented at the age of 13. And I know, like, that's not unusual at this day and age to see a 13-year-old into makeup. But I think she was, 13 in the 80s. For me, when I was 13, I was playing with Barbie dolls. Like, I had there's nothing about me that's creative. So I'm thinking, wow, like, that is something. This is my Laritzi bronzer. I love a cream bronzer because I got a hairy face. And I'm afraid to go and shave it again because I don't know. I think it brought back more hairs when I did it the first time, and I haven't done it since. But I always had a lot of peach fuzz anyway. So, yeah, when I was 13, I was playing Barbie dolls. Seriously. Like, there's not a creative bone in my body. I didn't start wearing eyeshadow until 2 years ago. Like, isn't that crazy? But I do remember growing up in my teenage years, we didn't have a lot of makeup. Not where I'm from. I'm from a small town in Newfoundland. There wasn't a lot of makeup. What we had was, I'm looking for another bronzer. Where's my bronzer? What we had was the crackers. I can't find anything around here. Oh, I got it. I'll just go in with this one. The Pacifica bronzer that we got in Ipsy. Anyway, when I was a teenager, we had CoverGirl Electric Blue mascara and eyeliner. If there was eyeshadow back then, I can't recall. I don't think any of my friends wore eyeshadow. Like, I don't recall that. I wasn't into the blue mascara or eyeliner in the 80s when, a lot of my friends were wearing it. I preferred brown. I always wore brown mascara and brown eyeliner. And that was what I wore for many, many, many years until I actually discovered what I call this new age of makeup, even though it's been around for such a long time. But I was a stay-at-home mom for so many years, and I didn't, really take care of myself. I think, and I know a lot of us women do that, where we don't really take care of ourselves. When your mom and everybody else comes first, and just if you're young right now watching me, don't do that. Put yourself first. And I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but sometimes you have to put yourself first before anybody, because if you're not good with yourself, then you're not going to be good for anybody else. And that's when, real depression and anxiety and stuff like that will set in, right? So yeah, can you imagine? It wasn't until 2 years ago that I actually think I started wearing eyeshadow for the first time in my life. And I'm 45. That's nuts. Again, for those of you who are watching for the first time, I'm not professional. I'm just like you. I just happen to fall in love with makeup. And just trying to make the best of it, and learn from the best and watch the best. Going back to Miss Natasha Denona, she has tutorials on Instagram. She's got a YouTube channel. She's so good with her tutorials. Like, she explains everything. So nice, easy to watch. Drama-free, which is great, right? That's great. So, yeah, go check her out. So, I'm going to go back to her story a little bit because she is the focal point of this video. So, she was 13. She was a ballet dancer. When she was 15, she's also an artist, like a painter. So some of her paintings, were put into this gallery, which is crazy, right? Crazy. And we're talking about in the 80s. That is nuts. And then she left, I believe, when she was 18. I believe she's born and raised in Germany. And when she was 18, she moved to Israel and became a part of a musical, the Cabaret musical. It's a very famous musical. And while she was there, one of the actors, I believe, in the musical, now I might have this story wrong. I hope I don't. But I believe his name was Michael. And he was like huge in stage makeup. So she kind of became, his little protege, and she learned a lot from him about stage makeup. Like, she just loved makeup, right? And then I think she was with that stage, for a few years or so. And then a really famous photographer, his name is Ron, I don't recall his last name, but he had seen her work. So he took her on as an apprentice. And now I'm sure we're probably talking late 80s maybe, late 80s, early 90s, which again, still in the world, for a woman to make a difference and have, a world ran by men, you know what I mean? It's huge what she did. So she went and became apprentice to this very famous photographer. His name was Ron. They did fashion shows. They did celebrities. She did everybody's makeup. And what she did for the makeup industry was she let it be known that you can't put the same type of makeup or put makeup on somebody's face the same as everybody else. You have to look at a person's shape in order to find out how you put makeup on. Like, I can't put eyeshadow on somebody with hooded eyes the way I can with mine. Like cheekbones, blush, lipstick, all of it. Like, because people were pretty much doing it all the same way. There was, no difference, right? And she came out with telling her, like, hey, try it this way. So she made a huge difference in the beauty world. Very famous, like everybody knew who she was. Her and Ron just rocked the industry for about 10 years. She won 2 makeup awards, Makeup Artist of the Year award twice. Like, that's huge, right? She's done so much. She has a makeup school, a beauty school in Israel, which, okay, Miss Denona, please come here to Toronto. Like, please come here. open up a school here. I might be 45 years old, but hey, I'll leave my job. I'll leave my job. I don't care. I'll go, I will. I'll leave my job. I'll work, midnight till morning to come to your school, right? I would. So yeah, Toronto, we need you. So yeah, she's got a beauty school. So her new palette, which is called Metropolis, which I always say wrong, that palette is a tribute to her 5-year anniversary of her company. And oh my God, it is stunning. That palette is everything, every color that I love is inside that palette. I love it. But I also love this gold mini, because why not? I love minis. Minis are awesome. These are the best things in sliced bread. I tell you, I love minis. All right, I'm just going to show you some of the shades here, just a couple swatches. And I always get the names wrong, always. This is a beautiful gold. And my swatches are terrible. Again, please remember, I'm not a professional. Look, I mean, it's just butter. Even the mattes are butter, which usually a lot of companies don't have butter mattes, but these are butter. Okay, starting from the light brown. So this one right here, that's called, oh my Lord, I need glasses. Or is it Anthea? See, I can't pronounce crap. The next one to it, this is Bia. And this one is Dior, I think, like Dior, but not Dior, but Dior, something. Then we got Dark Sepia, and this one right here is Lodge. And these are kind of derived from her gold palette, the big one. So, all right. Now that my fingers are all dirty, I need to find a makeup wipe, because I'm sure I'm going to use my fingers. Oh, everyone, don't forget, my live is this Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will be picking the winner of the Look Fantastic contest, my giveaway. I don't want to call it a contest. I'll call it my giveaway. The Look Fantastic giveaway. It's going to be picked this Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Toronto, Ontario, that kind of time, because I couldn't tell you what time it would be where you are if you're not in Ontario, because I'm not that good at math. All right. Oh, and she's also, so she came out with some nude lipsticks, which are absolutely gorgeous. I think there's like 20 colors. I'm just going to go in with that light brown, just all up around the eyes. So she came out with these lipsticks, and I made a comment on one of her Instagram posts, and I asked if she might come out with minis, because I believe like one full-size lipstick was $30-something at Sephora, and she winked and said I might. So I'm like, oh, come out with that Christmas time, like please, Christmas time, because if my family do not listen to my words this year when I tell them I just want Sephora gift cards, then I swear to God, I'm divorcing everybody. So, which reminds me, ChickAdvisor. If you went to the ChickAdvisor event in August, I just got my Sephora gift card from doing the reviews on the products that we got there. I just got that email to me. So, if you went to the ChickAdvisor event and you're waiting for your gift card, your Sephora gift card, the $25 gift card, then check your email, because I just got mine. And I'm thinking that I'm going to save mine. I think I'm going to save it, and I want to get the Metropolis palette, because it's, with taxes and all, it's about it's about $200 here in Canada. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it, and I want to get that. I also want to get her eye base as well. She always talks about her eye base in her videos. And she always uses the same type of brushes. And it's her brushes, but we can't get them on Sephora here. So she answered me back, and she said that you can get them. You might be able to get them in the States if they're not sold out. So I don't know if that meant like on her website. don't know. Maybe they're on her website. I never checked that. But, you know, it's always scary when you order from a website, you know, that's coming from the States because we don't know if we're going to be paying duties and just that's a scary thing, right? Like there's so many makeup companies that we want to order from here in Canada, but we don't know what the duties are going to be like, you know? And sometimes the duties are more expensive than the actual product and the conversion rate and all that crap. So I'm going to have to be on a lookout for her brushes. So if you're in the States and you know where to get Natasha Denona eyeshadow brushes, let me know. All right, so I'm taking that beautiful gold shimmer. I think it's more like a foil. This one, if you're not careful, because I'm usually not careful, this one does have a little bit of a kickback because it is a foil. I believe it's a foil. Oh my God. I think it's a foil. So I should just lightly apply it with my fingertip and then go over with a brush so I don't get so much shimmer on my face. But I seem to have this habit of going in with too much shimmer. Even though you can't have that much shimmer. Like you can never have too much shimmer. But then I end up getting it all over my face. So I'm trying to be very good today about the shimmer. See? I do this all the time. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to put on concealer. Oh well. It's not like it's going to conceal my fine lines, is it? It really doesn't. You know, I think I only put on concealer to brighten up under my eyes because it certainly don't do anything about concealing my fine lines, that's for sure. It really doesn't. Concealer does not work that way for me. Sometimes I find with concealer that it makes my fine lines under my eyes even more. Like it gives me even more fine lines than what I do have. Which, that's a load of baloney if you ask me. All right. So I just put a little bit of gold. It is stunning. Now I'm going to take, I want to try something. I want to try and see what that green is going to look like right here at my outer corner, that matte green. I kind of like it. But I think I might take the dark sepia as well and darken it up a little bit. Just want a little bit of this dark green, this, not dark green, but this olive green. That's what it looks like. It looks like an olive green. Just want a little bit peeping through. So then I'm going to go in with a dark sepia. And I only want to touch just a little bit of my outer corner. Just a little bit. Just to darken that up a little tiny weensy bit. My phone is ringing. Decline. Work is over. Lisa's not answering the phone anymore. So now that I got that dark sepia there, if I wanted to, you know, because the gold has a bit of this green shimmer inside of it. Like it all ties in. This palette all ties in. Just like the dark sepia, like it's got a little bit of the green shimmer and gold shimmer inside of it. These people are not getting the hint, you know. Work's over. Okay, so I just want to go back in a little bit with that olive green color, which I don't remember the name of it. Sorry, Miss Natasha Denona. See what I did? Like, isn't that stunning? Love, love, love it. Oh, I love it. Right. And what I think I might do with that other shimmer, I need a brush. I just want to go right here and just give it a little bit more of that olivey green kind of a pop. You see? My blending is terrible, isn't it? I'll get close in a minute because I know my camera is crappy. crappy crappers. I was going to say crappers, but I said crappy crapper. I don't know what I just said. It's Wednesday, y'all. 2 more days. 2 more days till Friday. Right. And I'm thinking I want to take a little bit of that olive green color, and I'm just going to put it right under my lower lid. Kind of like smudge that out. I am not good with putting anything under my lower lid. I always blink. Not a professional, everybody. Not a professional. Just a little bit. Right, what do you think? Do you think I need more? Just a little bit more of that sepia. The dark sepia. And now I'm just gonna like blend it in a little bit right here with a clean brush, which I thought I was taking a blending brush, but I didn't. I took my angled brush instead. But whatever, it works. Right. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. See? Here I go, because I need shim. Beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Love it. I love Miss Natasha Denona. We're going to go with my Tarte Man Eater mascara, which I can't get here in Canada, and I'm running out. I don't think Miss Denona has mascara. I know she's got eyeliner. And she's got blush and highlight and bronzer, which I want to get the mini, because you can get the mini blush and the mini highlight, as well as I think the mini bronzer and the mini highlight. I want to get that. I want to get it all. I want it all. Oh, did you see a spoiler for BoxyCharm? Her coral palette, apparently, they say is a spoiler, but they don't know what box it's coming out in. And with my luck, I guarantee you with my luck, I'm not going to get the box that's in. And that's the only reason why I would resubscribe. You know, honest to God, that's like the only reason why I want to resubscribe to BoxyCharm is because I want the Natasha Denona Coral Eyeshadow Palette and I want her lipstick. Because that was 2 spoilers. We just don't know. So, Miss Natasha Denona, if you're watching this video, can you please tell Joe over at BoxyCharm to make sure that I get the box that your stuff is in? Because you're my fairy godmother and I'm your biggest fan. Just saying. Just tell him. You know. We all have to stick together in this. I swear to God, though, if I sign up for BoxyCharm and I don't get that box, well, resubscribe. My last box was September. I was going to resubscribe for October because I know you have to be a subscriber in November to get Boxy Luxe, and I really think that maybe Miss Natasha Denona is coming in Boxy Luxe because, I mean, it's luxury, and that would make the most sense, you know? So I was going to resubscribe for October, but I really haven't seen anything that I like, to be honest, you know, that's coming out. Some other people might love it. I haven't really been wowed, but I'm sure other people love it. Okay, I'm getting close. Here's my look, everybody. Look at that gold. I wish I were able to take pictures, you know, like the professionals do and post on Instagram and be all, wow, you know. I can't do that. Okay, that's my look. I might just go it after all. I wasn't planning on going anywhere, but I look too good now to stay home. It's Wednesday. I might go with my husband. He's going to play darts tonight. So I might just go with him because I look too good now to stay home. God, look at that gold, though. Stunning. That's it, everyone. Don't forget about my Look Fantastic giveaway. I know I rambled in this video. My Look Fantastic giveaway. You can still enter. You have until Friday evening. I'll link it down here somewhere. And my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And Miss Natasha Denona, if you ever watch my videos, I adore you. I adore everything about you and what you've done and how much you've accomplished because it was hard to do that. I know, as a woman, it was difficult to do what you did in the time that you did it. It's amazing. You're awesome. That's it, everyone. Love you. Mwah. Bye. I'll see you in my next video.